Hey all, what's good YouTube? Welcome to another video, and today I have a couple of tips and tricks for you to get that Donovan Mitchell easier. Personally, I think this is the best point guard in a game, better than D Rose even, at least looking at badges and animations, and I'm hoping that I'm right. But yeah, I have a couple tricks as I mentioned, and let's get straight into them. So in case you missed it, there are 5 things you need to do to get this Donovan Mitchell. The first one is get 134 steals, then score lots of points with Jazz players, then 47 dunks with shooting guard, 129 3-pointers with Cavs, and 7 double-doubles with Donovan Mitchell. So for this, personally, I'd say the prerequisites are 25 tokens to make your life easier, or just some pack luck and some VC, you know. Yeah, I'm doing this no money spent way, so I'm guessing the 25 tokens way is the cheapest. So yeah, I'll go through all 5 of these and show you what I'm doing. I know I don't have him yet, but I spent like 2 hours so far, and I'd say I'm like almost half into getting him. So for the agendas, I'll skip the steals for now. I'll kind of integrate them in a way. But yeah, the points, I mean, they're pretty obvious. You need to score with Jazz players, and there are dunks, 3-pointers, and double-doubles. So first of all, what you want to do to score easier, to get those points easier, is to find any game mode that's on a semi-pro difficulty, and there are quite a lot of options for that. In domination, you can get you can play against any team. Just select 1 star and play semi-pro. Then you can do clutch time. If you haven't grinded it much offline, you can take clutch time, and at least first 10 games are on semi-pro. That's what I'm doing right now because I want to do double-doubles, but I'll talk about that in a minute. For triple threat, again, first 15 games are on semi-pro, so if you haven't grinded that, then there's your place to score points, and there's one place where you'll probably always have a good chance to score the points, and that's basketball fundamentals and a athleticism challenge. In this athleticism challenge, you get 12-minute quarters, and they're on semi-pro, and this is probably the best and easiest way. I'm only playing in clutch mode and triple threat offline just because I kind of want to do a lot of things, like as many things as possible in one go, and repeating the same challenge, well, doesn't give me progress like I would be getting progress by playing clutch time or whatever else mode. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. If you can incorporate any other game modes, go ahead and do that. If you can't, well, just pick this, and it's the easiest and the most straightforward way to do your challenges. Second of all, I mentioned tokens before I started talking about all the agendas, and the 25 tokens you'll need are for Donovan Mitchell, obviously, because you need it. You need the Series 1 Donovan Mitchell. You will need to pay 10 tokens for him, and well, since you need to do double-doubles with him specifically, it just has to be that. And then there are 129 3-pointers with Cavs, so I recommend Darius Garland for that. That's probably the best pick that you can get, or someone like Kevin Love if you locked in the Series 1 Western or Eastern Conference, but yeah, if you locked in one of those, and then you can obviously use him. And I think there's Ricky Rubio, an Amethyst one, but correct me, like I could be wrong here. But again, for like completely no money spent players, your best bet is getting Darius Garland, point guard from a token market, and just using him. And for scoring points with Jazz players, I'm just gonna use the same Donovan Mitchell that I got to get those doubles with. So getting into that 12-minute skill challenge, athleticism challenge, I kind of moved around my lineup. I got the guys that are just getting me the most steals, and Ricky Green was the first time I played was like MVP for this. I'll show you the stats a bit later, but it's not as easy to get steals this year just because those bump steals are not really always going your way, and pretty much every reach is a foul for me anyway. Yeah, this is the toughest part of the challenge, but well, we are still moving quite fast getting those. And yeah, so just arrange your lineup so you have the guys with the most steal attributes as possible. Like I got Ricky Green, I think he has like 89, same as Rondo. Caruso is probably not gonna play just because I need points with Donovan Mitchell, but I still got him. Grant Hill has a lot of steal as well, and the big guys, well, they don't really matter that much. But Kawhi and Ricky Green are the ones that are carrying me to get those steals. And let's move into the game. I'll show you how I shoot 3-pointers and score points easily, and what I do to try and get those steals. So first of all, you want to set your defense to the full court set. For that, you need to click left on a D-pad, click R2 or RT on Xbox to move to a different screen, and select a full court press. So that's the first part. The second part is scoring. I'm just kind of, since I'm in the game, and I'm just doing this as I play. To score easily, to score points very easily, you just stand somewhere around here, hold R2 or turbo, and flick your right analog stick back, and it will give you an open shot every time. I missed here, it doesn't really matter, but that's how you score points, and that's how you score 3-pointers. That's just getting two things kind of out of the way really quick. But yeah, the main thing is that for any shooting challenge that you'll need to do this year, this is this is definitely the best method. And the easiest method, you just stand somewhere around that 3-point line, hold turbo, and flick right analog stick down. So your player jumps back, and you get a lot of open space to shoot, and every single one of your shots will be open every single time. Stand there, jump back, and shoot, and well, as long as you make your shots, you will definitely be fine. Then, as I mentioned, we move to the full court press. We moving to this to get, well, try and get those steals. And again, not an easy task, but well, we try, and I'll show you how much I got after playing this game, and the number is decent. But yeah, apart from that, everything else is pretty straightforward. On offense, we do the same thing over and over again. And on defense, this is how I try and get those steals. I just press, and I try to do that kind of a same thing as we were doing every year, basically. Just that bump steal going from the side, like you wanna try and get an angle and reach. And a lot of times you'll miss, and that's completely fine. The game is made that way that it's harder to get those bump steals this year than it was last year. A lot of times you'll just go completely like through the body, or lots of other stuff can happen. But yeah, this is pretty much how I try to do it. Just try and get those bump steals, and just reach quite a lot on defense. And yeah, you get those pokes, especially on semi-pro. You get those pokes, lots of them. They do happen, not that often, but they do happen. And yeah, so that's the method, basically, really. And so let's jump into the end of this game, and I'll show you what I managed to get in well, in an amount of time that I played. So as you can see from the video, that was the point where I decided to cash out. I got 149 points with Donovan Mitchell. I made like 50% of threes, but lots of them were just bad shots, and 22 steals with the whole team. And this was in 3 full quarters. I probably would have made like more threes, or could have scored more efficiently, but as I mentioned before, I like to do as many things as possible at once. So I was kind of grinding the Banchero, the rookie, to get his rebounds and to get a triple-double, because I haven't done that yet. I haven't done that agenda yet. So yeah, that's why it took me so many shots, and I mistimed a lot of them just because, well, I'm still bad at the game. But apart from that, that shooting method definitely works. kind of the same thing. Scoring method easily works. But last thing to mention is that you should probably want to start with the clutch time offline, especially if you want to get those double doubles, because it's way faster to get them there than doing like 12-minute quarters here. You can just use whichever mode you prefer, domination, etc. But that's only my suggestion. I did it, I tried it, and I did it with a couple of fouls at the end, but I needed to reach anyway just to try and get those steals. So yeah, just fouling, stopping them, they shoot free throws, I go back on offense, shoot, score, assist, whatever I need, and I get those double doubles there easily. So yeah, that pretty much covers the whole thing. If you watched till this point, please leave a like, write a comment if you are going for Donovan Mitchell or not. If you don't want to share that, leave your favorite emoji, that really helps a lot. But yeah, apart from that, thanks everyone for watching. Hope this helped you. I really hope it did. If it didn't, if it's missing anything, let me know in the comments down below. I'll try to answer there, or just create a new video if I'll see that there's a point to that. But yeah, again, thanks everyone for watching, and I'm out. Peace.